Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichard has it all teed up. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has it at the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Hall once more. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
18, 5 here. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Okay, break. Bronco East, here we go. 18, Warriors 70.
Milton back to throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ready. 70. Ready.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running once more with Mason. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Another run for Mason. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again now. McCarthy makes the catch. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard, set to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They give to Hall on the draw. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Lofts it deep right side. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! Alert! Go! 70
They give left side to Mason. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Got it. Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash. Check go.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Go.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Ready, set.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Come on, set.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got Jones for the completion. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On the set.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, set.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
12 more yards.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ready, ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Back to 60. Back to 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
14. Jets, nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Milton. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
19 tight. 19. Let's go. Count.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Completed left side to Smith. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Down.
Throwing now, Milton. It's caught by Wilson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. We'll get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Check. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Check match. Check match. Go.
Hall running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
At the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Not Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Point after up and good by Narveson. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Jets 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This is Allen to return. Good work so far. He's got room. That's a good look on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Now give it to Mason. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, Minnesota.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
We've set it downs from the 37. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
60 by...
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. They'll set up a screen here for Hall. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and it's gonna be 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're gonna see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give to Mason. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Ready, go!
Now Milton to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Milton now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Ready?
Hall takes it straight ahead. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Come on, set! Bronco 80.
They go right back to Hall. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
They run. Here's Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Check, 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 check. 70 Timberwolf. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's the backup. First throw. Brings it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Narvison. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Here's Milton. Finds him over the middle. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We've set it down from 37. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
They start the drive and call. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Taking a deep shot here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Vikings getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Mason. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Mason. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 8 yards to go.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. Pass the 60, pass the 60. Take go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready up.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set.
From the red zone on first. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Has it in close. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 4-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Check. Let's go.
No run here. It's Mason. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Jets 14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready, right?
Milton. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
13 yards
Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
To throw, Milton. Completed left side to Smith. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play fake. It's Milton. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Milton to throw. Brought in right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And we put everything he's got behind it. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Ready, set!
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready, ready! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Go, Reed! Go! Check go!
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Motioning the tight end now. First down, it's Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
No run, it's Mason. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go!
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Vikings very close to an 11th win this season. They've got first down here from the 36. Mason gets it from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Ready, set!
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set up! Cougar 19!
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from New York.